erosion we saw in Backwater Pass pales into insignificance.
Найдем Stellaron.
Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog. If we want to get there, I'm afraid we'll have to find the exit to this Fragmentum maze first.
Guys, does this place feel weird to you? It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. We'll just have to advance gradually and cautiously. Don't be disheartened. The stronger the Fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source.
Oh, look! Up ahead on the ground! What is that?
This is... Bronya's!
Она тоже здесь.
Right. She must be. This can't be a coincidence.
Whoa! Quick, look! That's Bronya! Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo? Some type of residual energy replicated by the Fragmentum.
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
Just in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go. This is a complex mechanism. How did they get past?
I knew this wouldn't be simple. Wait! Wasn't there some big energy hub-looking thing back in that empty area? Let's go back and take a look. Maybe it's linked to this gate.
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the Fragmentum. However, there's no other way. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Huh! Even Don Hung the Sensible has his adventurous days. It worked, right? But the gate didn't move an inch.
Are there other units around?
It's clear that whoever designed these mechanisms didn't want outsiders to get through too easily. Let's keep looking for the energy hub.
Так, нам нужно активировать еще 3. Давайте. Займемся этим.
Look, over there! I think I can see the next unit.
Oh, I see it too. Let's go.
The dead return!
This fight is fun! Ready for another?
Answer me! Just as my calculations predicted. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Test.
Are those monsters guarding the energy hub?
It seems like it. Strange. Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy man-made objects.
Did you hear that? This mechanism must be on now. Come on, let's find the next one.
Where is the next mechanism? Oh, behind that gate.
There's no switch. We need to find a way around.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Rivet Town is only at the outstretched fingertips of the corrosion.
Так, нам нужно, наверное, против числа повернуть. Это тот феномен фрагментума. Я не в первый раз его вижу. Приближаться будет глупо. Лучше сперва связаться с господином Вальтом. Что это, господин Вальт? Это похоже на трещину в пространстве, разорванную фрагментумом, разрушающим реальность. Научное название этого явления – пещеры коррозии. Никто точно не знает, с каким пространством соединены пещеры. Однако исследования показывают, что внутри них часто разбросаны ценные данные. Как и в случае с чашелистами, производные фрагментума всегда несут в себе неопознанные риски. Пожалуйста, проявляй особую осторожность, если хочешь продолжить исследование. Пещера коррозии. Побеждайте противника, чтобы получить реликвии. Откройте межзвездные путеводители. Там нам будет доступны пещеры коррозии, в которых мы можем артефакты выбивать. Понятно? Спасибо.
Shut down.
I want to ask you a question.
Спрашивай.
Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned to us? I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall the voice you heard.
Закрыть глаза и сосредоточиться. Вы пытаетесь вспомнить сны. Вы погружаетесь в пучину сознания, и к вам приходит голос.
Well?
Там слышался голос, зовущий Коколию.
This is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Cocolia, and the one in your body is resonating with the Stellaron on this world.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can communicate? I've never heard that before.
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
Стелларон знает, что мы здесь.
Then, aren't we walking straight into a trap?
Yes. And Branya may well be the bait.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money. But even if we've guessed right, we can't go home now.
There's no way back anyway. At least Cocolia won't catch us off guard now. So what if it's an ambush? We're not about to lose now. I have to save Bronya, beat Cocolia, and crush this Stellaron thing to dust.
Давайте откроем здесь ворота и отправимся на третий механизм. Нам нужно сначала вернуться к нашему изначальному маршруту, а уже потом пойти туда.
Is this right?
If you want to get to the other side, we'll need to rotate the gear bridge again and go around.
А, нет, значит, я все-таки что-то не так сделал, да? Подождите-ка. Может быть, нам нужно активировать тогда вот этого робота. Давайте попробуем. Он полетел туда. Ну давайте за ним отправимся тогда. А, все. Кажется, я понял, куда забраться. Все. Сейчас мы робота, наверное, доведем, конечно. Ну вот. Открывать сундучок не будем, иначе я запутаюсь. Где что? Препятствия. Препятствий не должно быть уже.
Netmarkers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Just as my calculations predicted.
Done. It took some effort, but we finally cracked these mechanisms.
А, теперь нам можно крутить, да? Так, нам нужно, получается, против часовой, если не ошибаюсь. Так. А здесь у нас что? Здесь у нас возможность открыть проход.
Are these echoes too?
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia. It's repeatedly generating forms in her image.
Check this place out! Tables and sentry posts? There must have been Silvermane guards stationed here once.
If there were, They left a long time ago. There might be valuable information here. Shame we don't have time to look for it.
Looks like another completely new monster.
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
I don't care how strange it is. It's blocking our way. Let's get it!
Так, давайте попробуем
For the
технику
fear
использовать.
of mediocre.
We're in trouble now!
Так. Пока смысла нету, давайте.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Your answers? Answer me.
Ладно.
1,000 wonders to
Fight is one!
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of
Там
truth.
что-то сейчас противник условия такое. Ага,
You chose the
только
wrong
так, что-нибудь
enemy.
такого, я понял. Да, давайте это.
Eternal sleep. The dead return! 0 points.
Welcome, customers. Enemy targets detected.
I'm asking
Enemy
questions.
data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Fail. Test. 0 points. Mediocre.
Better late than never.
Nothing major.
Your answers?
Это довольно больно. Я понимаю, что я умру, если я буду использовать навык. Лучше не рисковать.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity. Not bad. 5 points. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Commencing support.
Опять нельзя на...
Ready for another?
I'm asking
Мне
questions.
тоже что сделать.
Answer me. Fail. SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
You chose the wrong enemy.
For your sins, the redemption.
Nothing. Receive divinity.
1,000 wonders to raid!
Fight is one!
0 points.
This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a product of the fragmentum, I'd think we were fighting a human.
Unlike those random low-level fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able to use complex tactics.
Look, Branya and Kokolia's echoes. They must have come through here.
Голос становится отчетливее.
That means we must be really close, right?
I sense that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
that shadow of hers again. But
It feels like this echo is different from the others before.
Intruders.
Huh? Did she just speak?
You cannot approach.
not good. March, out the way!
The Stellaron. Intruders.
Так, давайте сразу выстраивать цепочку событий. Сначала это сделаем, потом посмотрим.
You go no.
Are you sure this is the real her? But I'll counter.
They look like her, but fragmental can only grant 4 turns. Bring her down!
We're in trouble now. Missing support. Ready for another?
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
1,000 wonders to fight as one!
Test. I'll see you off. 0 points.
Tremble before my power.
Вот это уже неприятные ребята.
You chose the wrong enemy. Your answers? SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Freeze to death. Witness the avalanche.
I'll see you off. Bloom. Repay.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return! I'm asking questions. Answer me. 0 points.
Judgment of eternal winter.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Receive divinity.
Better late than never. 1,000 wonders to fight as one! Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Test.
Вовремя.
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return! 0 points.
Look at they promise.
She disappeared.
Those stairs. It's the only way forward.
Wherever they lead, it must be the end of the journey.
I don't want to get to the end so soon. I want my journey to go on forever.
This means that Bronya is up ahead, and so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. It's all in our hands. Strange. I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid, but I don't. The only feeling I have is that none of this seems real.
Как обычно заканчивается экспедиции первопроходцев.
Not always. Sometimes it's a happier conclusion.
The Express has traveled world after world. We are merely passing travelers, witnesses to part of a grander story. We invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence that can decide the fate of a world, but there are always times when we have no choice but to act.
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first trailblazing expedition. You hit the jackpot.
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections, but on second thought, not today. Adventuring with you guys by my side has made me feel like no obstacle is too big.
Right on! But you can say whatever you like. A good adventure shouldn't be full of rules and regulations. Helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way.
Вот истинный дух первопроходца.